Okay, Paul here in Vientiane, Laos, here with this YouTube vlog on my little visa run across the Thai border. So, you have to excuse my lethargy. I'll do my best to be energetic on this vlog. It's because I've already done 3 of these earlier in the evening when it was much nicer. There were more people out, but camera's acting up. But anyway, we'll man up and get on with it. Fingers crossed this is actually recording. So, yeah, I took the overnight bus here from Chiang Mai last night and got in this morning into Nong Khai. Big up Big Mike McDonald, Big Mikey Mac. And yeah, so I'm here now. I'll be here for a couple of nights, picking up my visa tomorrow, my visa extension. And I'm going to stay the Friday night because I just have work to do that I can't really be in transit for. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, enough of that boring shit. Here we are in this lovely night market on the waterfront, which has been buzzing since about 5 o'clock, I'd say. We're now around 9 bells. Don't know how the lighting is here. Don't worry, I'm not sunburned. Just my face lights up like this under certain lights at night time. So yeah, coming on to the waterfront here where I got... Alright, time to stop lamenting that video, but I did get a beautiful video when they were doing their aerobic classes down by the river. But whatever, this will be an even better one. So there's loads of cool food to get here, ice cream and stuff like that. And cross over here. See, the problem is now the light will be too dim probably for me to even get much action here. This is the problemo. Probably go down by the river. But hey, anyway, we'll make do with a little night vlog here. Take a stroll down here. Handicap. So yeah, this is the buzzing area of town where there's the night market, and then in the evening people are out doing their sports, activities, aerobics, skipping, boxing, badminton and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a cool little town. It's starting to grow on me, to be honest. Even though it's just right next to Thailand, and there's a lot of cultural and ethnic similarities and many similarities. Very different as well. Same but different. You know, when you first come, when you've been like 6 months in Thailand, you have to come here for a visa, and it hits you. It hit me pretty hard how tougher the people are, you know, and how much tougher they are to get to know, and I suppose, and to approach. It's not that they're rude, but they're tougher with foreigners than the Thais are. I don't know, I'll go out here, might as well stay on the street light. There's a big rooftop bar which I'll be going up for a beer now after this video. Just to chill out, play some pool, see if there's some people up there. So yeah, as I was saying, it's you know, their interactions with foreigners are interesting. They're tougher, and they're not as sympathetic and simpatico, you know, to foreigners. They're pretty brusque when it comes to, like, but put it like this: these kids doing bangers. I think they don't know fireworks. Oh, they're just making a video. I thought they were setting off like Halloween fireworks. So, yeah, excuse the lethargy, I'm just trying to get into the mode here. Take a seat up here. It's Conor McGregor. Right, so, yeah, check the light there, should be alright. I hope they can see me. Jesus, you saw that vegetarian restaurant vlog I did. It's not ideal when you can't see how the light is on you. But, they literally will clap at you. Clap and whistle, like you know, saying try to get you to come in a cab with them. In Thailand, obviously, they're much friendlier and they're much more they're much softer about it. In fact, this morning, getting off the bus, as I got in there, a kid, like a 17-year-old kid, could have been no older than that, literally was getting onto the bus, clambering on, looking for customers, and I was like. He's like, tuk. I was like, mate, I've just woken up after 12-hour rough sleep. Can I go to the toilet? Can I get something to drink? follows me to the toilet, and it's like, mate, just give it a break. Like, if you had a bit of, they don't know it obviously, but if you had a bit of cordial respect, you know, I would have jumped in the tuk-tuk with him, went with someone else, despite that kid, teach him some manners. And that's not to try to sound arrogant or to try to sound like, you know, I know these guys are trying to hustle for money, but there's a way to do it, which they don't really seem to care about here. That being said, though, a lot of people are, most of the people interactions, come on, I'm not trying to be negative or down on the Laotian people. They're just to fill in some cultural information, which I think is relevant. And it's my own observations, right? My own sociological observations, but bearing in mind the history of the country, how much they suffered in the Vietnam War, the most bombed country in the history of the world, like per capita and per square meters in geography terms. So they suffered a whole lot, you know, and I feel that can be reflected, or that can be seen in how tough the people are, and how, you know, compared to the softly ties. It's just my opinion. My first experiences here were quite bleak. I used to find the place quite bleak, but that was only like a foreigner touching the surface. You know, you need to get to know the people. Most people that live here absolutely love the place. There's a big French expat community and English people who love it. It's a charming, old school little city. You know, once you get to Conor McGregor, look. Zoom in on him. No, I can't zoom in while the video's playing. Once you start to get to know the people and start to feel the slow vibe of the place, because it's slow, yeah, it's like a little village compared to Chiang Mai. People in Chiang Mai think Chiang Mai is too slow and want to get to Bangkok for a bit faster pace. Here it is slow, man. It's like it feels like everyone's stoned. I couldn't really go on the riverfront there, the riverfront, because it's too dark. Hopefully I'll get a shot there tomorrow evening at sunset. It's really nice out there at that time. There's a rooftop bar, you know, venture up there. So yeah, it's a fun little town. It's where most people that are living in Thailand come to extend their visas, because the embassy is very welcoming and it's very easy to get done. You can also go to other places like Vietnam or Malaysia, but it's not as straightforward. It's funny getting some looks like for being on camera. Earlier on, a lot of people were smiling at me like while I was down on the park and the riverfront, but I can imagine how it comes across to a lot of locals. You know, a guy walking around with a camera might look a bit show-offy. In fact, it was a bit embarrassing earlier when, you know, there are kids begging. That's the thing that strikes you here, the poverty. You know, there are a lot of kids begging on the street, similar to in Cambodia, with their mothers, you know, homeless, and that's something that hits you because you don't. Chiang Mai, Thailand doesn't have such a homeless problem to speak of. Of course, like every country, there are homeless people, but it's not a real epidemic or real social crisis problem, from what I can see from Thailand, alright? So, yeah, that was just a little walk around thing. I hope this was recorded. I'm tired from a long day and from working and from trying to record videos and say the same stuff over and over. Tomorrow I'll do a fresh one with the sunset on the riverfront, just to show you a bit of Vientiane by night here. I hope the pictures come out alright. You never know with the night lights. So yeah, a bit of a tired vlog. Just wanted to give you some info and my feelings on Laos. The place has really grown on me. This is like my 5th time here. I really used to like it initially. I used to find it just weirdly way too slow, like time stops. And without doubt, it can be slow and boring. I could never live here. I can say that for a fact, an irrefutable fact. But the little stays for the tourist visa are fun. You know, you can enjoy your little break, and just to get moving. To be honest, no matter where I am, it gets a bit boring doing any routine, and there's a routine in Chiang Mai, much as it's the Thai outdoor lifestyle, just to jump on a bus and come to a new town and see it. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Fair play, fair play! So, yeah. Some blonde thing. That to scare me there. She got me, fair play, fair play. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll have another one up tomorrow, more energetic one. Cheers.